Calma. It's all about calma. It's all about being calma. Boom, nimepata. Sijapata. One second. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Munza. Welcome back. I told you I'd be back before you know it. Now you've known it. Anyways, today's story time is an interesting one, yeah? It's about high school, yeah? But I promise it's not about exchanging uniform. That's a behavior I left in my past. It's no longer with me. I've changed. I'm reformed. Another story. Anyways, this is a story about how I got suspended in Form 2. Yeah, in high school. It's quite interesting. Yeah. Very interesting. Before we start the video, if you're a new subscriber, thank you for subscribing. Really, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And there's no sarcasm. I'm serious, by the way. Thank you for subscribing. And to all of you who have already subscribed and have been with me since the start or along the way, thank you so much. I love you guys, each and every one of you. Everyone who's sharing, commenting, liking on each and every video, and bearing with me because I'm not that consistent, although I'm praying to be consistent, inshallah. Yeah. Thank you for staying with me. Yeah, it means a lot. So yeah, as always, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I hope you like this video. Alright, let's start, yeah? So, in Form 2, okay, for those who don't know, Form 2 is like the equivalent of, it's like the second year in high school, basically. Okay, in the Kenyan system, yeah? So, in Form 2 at my school, which I won't name, or I don't know how to name it, but anyways, anyways, in Form 2, I was a boarder, by the way, so like I never used to go until like the end of the month. I used to go like once a month, yeah. So on Sundays, there was a rule in the second term of the year. There was a rule that in the morning you're supposed to go for CU, that's Christian Union, and then after that, like in the afternoon after lunch, you're free. Like you're supposed to go play games outside, whatever you want to do, you can do it, but you're not supposed to be in the dormitory, yeah? So, what did Adrian do? Adrian did the opposite, yeah? I did the complete opposite. So in the morning, okay, I won't lie, yeah? Let me not sugarcoat. I didn't like going to see you because it was very boring. There was one on Friday and I preferred that one, so I went for that one. But on Sunday I didn't like going because it was very boring. And also because the building where CU was, the turf was also like bordering it. It was just next to it. So it was a battle for someone who loves football like me. Yeah, the real ones know. Anyways, before you reach CU, you reach the turf, and guys would usually play in the morning. And that was the best time because like in the afternoon, who wants to be burnt by the sun and all that. Anyways, so now me and my boys, we played ball in the morning, the whole morning, then we went for lunch, then came back. Now in the afternoon, supposedly, the dome is supposed to be closed, yeah? So before it was closed, we entered and we said, it was like a whole room of us. We said let's say half a room of us said we're sleeping. Sisi tumechoka, we're tired, we're not going out. So that was the deal. So we entered after lunch, we entered our rooms. Then we all entered like our individual beds and we started sleeping. But before we get there, I need to explain to you the structure at the time of that dormitory. And important members in this play, in this scene. One was the dorm master. The dorm master did not like me. For whatever reason, I don't know. I think it's racism, personally. Yeah.
I was just kidding. Come on. Come on. You guys know I was just kidding, right?
He was. No, I don't sound racist. I'm not racist. As much as this is going to sound. Okay. I'm not racist. Wallahi, for real. I'm not racist. But this is the thing. Our school was headed by Turkish, the Turks, basically, yeah. So, like, basically every major position was headed by a Turk in our school. So, like, the dorm master was a Turk. And from the moment I knew him in that school, he just never liked me. I don't know if he was like that with other people. Let me not say it's racism, it's probably discrimination towards me. I don't know why. He just never liked me. So every small thing he can find to just disturb me, he will. Or make my life hell, he will, yeah? So, so there's the dorm master, and then there's we used to have supervisors. We call them abis. I think abi is supervisor in Turkish, if I'm not wrong. Anyways, yeah, so our supervisors used to organize things for us. Like, we used to have tea talks. So, like, we'd have tea and some snacks and just talk. Like, we'd chill in his room for some time. And then after that, we're done, yeah? So, before we went to our rooms, our abi came and told us, okay, we used to have groups. Like, one class would have many groups. So, like, it was my group's turn for tea talk. So our abi came and told me, hey, are you going to come for tea talk? It's upstairs, yeah? Our room was downstairs, by the way, yeah? So his room was upstairs. He was telling us that it's my group's turn for tea talk. I told him, hey, nah, I'm tired, man. I'm just going to see myself sleep. So he said, come. That's all right. He'll go. So he went, yeah? Hi. Let's come back to the scene. Press pause, press play. Yeah? Hi. So after we started dozing off in our individual beds, yeah, the dome guard, let me call him, like the security guard for our dome, yeah, he came to our room, started telling us, hey, yo, you guys need to leave because the dome master is coming and it's going to beef because you guys aren't supposed to be here, not supposed to be in the dome, yeah. So some of us chickened out. I won't mention names, but some of us chickened out. Me personally, paka mwisho, till the end, I'm there. Nakazana up. I'm going to stand my ground. I'm putting my foot down. Anyway, some of us chickened out. They heard that. They said, hey, nah, they're dipping. We remained a few of us. Let's say, I think we're like 4 or 5. Yeah. So, the security guard went. Like him, his job was to tell us that he warned us, yeah, that the master is coming. And we all know his character, so we needed to start dipping as soon as possible. So that's what we did. Why we, I mean those few chickens. They chickened out, they dipped. Then he left, yeah? So now we're remaining there. We said, si tunakazana, si tuko hapa hadi mwisho, si ndio? So, minutes later, no sooner had he left than, it was no sooner than I don't know, English.
Your English in telephone sound vanilla strawberry. How come here you sound busa busa?
Okay, moments later, the dorm master came to our room. He started beefing, started saying, what are you guys doing here? Hey, me still in my head, I'm like, nah. By the way, I'm tired. There's no I'm going outside. I'm too tired. I want to sleep. A few of us, the dorm master the dorm master told us now we need to dip. So he went. So a few of us dipped. So we were like, I think it was just me in the room. And then I had, I had a friend who decided, even him and Akazana, but like he's not going to be seen. So, oh wait. We were like three. Sorry, I'm taking you guys back and forth, but we were like three. So like there's a way you could hide yourself with your duvets, so that it just seems like your duvet is unorganized, it's messy, but there's no one there, yeah? So like one of us did that. Then they hid themselves under the duvet. So like when you come into the room, you won't think someone's there. You just think they've left their bed messy and that's it. Aye. Then now, I sleep towards the corner of the room. Not exactly at the corner, but like the bed before. So like I was on that bed. Then my friend was under the corner bed, like at the bottom, so like you wouldn't know he's there. Hi. So after that, the dorm master came back, started beefing again as usual. Now it was like 2.0 because he was like, what the hell is happening? And I'm very dumb because knowing our relationship with that guy, it was not a good one, but I still decided mini kichwa ngumu. I said I'd be hard-headed, so I remained. Hiya, so the guy came back, he's beefed, nini, he's mad. He's telling us, hey, now I need to call your parents. So what was my excuse? I said, I'm sick. I'm sick, bro. Big man thing here is not looking good. I said, I'm sick, bro. I was like this, man. I'm sick, man. I'm not feeling well. Can you give me a painkiller? So I told that guy to give me Panadol. He didn't give me Panadol. He just told me he's not giving me a painkiller. So he gave me two options. This is the ultimatum. We're in a decorum. We're in a conundrum. No, I'm just throwing out words. We were in a conundrum. I was in a conundrum. He told me these are the two options on the leveling plate. These are the two options here. One, it's either call your parent, they sort you out themselves, I take you to hospital. Me knowing myself, I'm very healthy, there's nothing wrong with me. I knew these guys would take me to hospital and find out that, hey, there's nothing wrong with me, man. Then they know I've played them, then that could be a bigger case. Yep. So this is what I decided to do. I chose the other option. Option B, call the parent. So, because obviously I didn't want my mom to know, so I decided, what will I do? I'll give my number. Yeah? Because I'm in school, my number is obviously, it's off. So it's going to be mteja. You won't get through. So I said, let me give that number then. Hopefully, the story will die like that. So I gave him my number. It didn't go through. He said, give me another number. I said, fine. Okay, fine. This is why I made a really poor decision. I don't regret. By the way, I'll probably tell you guys at the end as well, but I don't regret the whole scenario. Yeah. But what did I do? I guessed a number. I guessed a number and it was dialed. Mind you, I said that's my mom's number. Tell me why some guy from Embu picks up the phone and he's talking in Kiembu, like their local language there. And this guy said, okay, this is how you want to play it, yeah? This is how you want to play it. I said, okay. He said he's going, he said we must find that number. He said he's going back to his office to check his records and find my actual mom's number. Hey, so now the whole time, my friend, remember I have two friends in the room at the moment. One was under the duvet, the other one was under the bed. They're all hearing this. I don't know how they weren't laughing, because personally, I don't think I'd have kept it in. But anyways, they heard the whole story. Hey, then they had that, they said, nah, I gotta go, I gotta leave. They dipped. So I was the only one remaining there, because like now, it's now my problem, yeah? Then, no sooner had he left, and had those guys left, I heard from the entrance of the dormitory, I heard the voice of a teacher who knows my mom. And that guy he doesn't joke. Like, let me call him Mr. P, yeah? Mr. P knew my mom. Mr. P knew my mom, knew where my mom came from. Mr. P eventually moved to those ends where like my mom came from, like her rural home, nini. So I wouldn't say they were tight, but then if anything happened, he's dialing my mom's number instantly, yeah? So I had Mr. P entering the dorm, talking to the security guard. I said no. We got to abort mission. We have to abort mission. Not obviously because I couldn't leave the dorm because he was right there. And obviously the security guard might have told him what had happened. Or he was obviously going to go to, he might have gone to the dorm master's office and asked him what has happened, yeah? I said, by the way, isn't there a TikTok I should be attending? I said, that's my escape route. Where am I going? I went upstairs, knocked at the Abbey's door, my supervisor's door. I told him, hey, I'm back. I have risen. Now is my time. Anyways, I entered, I saw the other guys of my group. I started chilling there, we drank tea, just chilling. In my head, I'm like, I've heard all of this. That was probably not a wise assumption to make, given the fact that the dorm had CCTV cameras everywhere. So even if I was lost, they could find me. So before I realized that, I had a couple of knocks on the door. Obviously, I'm not going to open the door because it's not my room. So the Abby went and opened. Guess who came? Guess who was at the door? Just guess. Yeah, I'm waiting. And as I'll tell you. At the door were 3 men. The security guard, the dorm master, and Mr. P. All coming for the supervisor, no, me. They all had an agenda. At that moment, I figured out that I was probably done. Yeah, I was done for. I guess it was just time to face the music. So they called me. Fortunately, they didn't embarrass me in front of my friend. So they called me outside the room. Then I don't actually remember exactly what happened. But they obviously told me what I did wrong. Nini, why are you lying? Why are you running away? And I didn't know what I was going to say. So obviously I just kept quiet. Then the story didn't die. Then I was just told to go back. But I knew I was in trouble. Like you know those feelings when you know you're in trouble, yeah? So went back, the day ended. Yeah. And the next day is when a lot of drama happened. So we had a discipline system that was not common to all schools. It was a point deduction system. So if you do something wrong, you're deducted points. And if you reach a certain level, yeah, there are consequences for your actions. So like if you hit 70 points, you used to start with 100, yeah? So if you hit 70 points, that's a warning letter. And if you hit like 45 points, that's a suspension. If you hit like 10 points, that's indefinite suspension, but that's just a polite way to say you're being expelled and you're not coming back to that school. So just look for another school. Anyways, so on that Sunday, I lost a lot of points, but I didn't know until Monday, yeah? So my consequences of my actions led me to lose 50 points just on Sunday. Okay, a Sunday until like 8 p.m., 7 p.m., yeah? Then I lost 5 extra points. Yeah, so I lost 5 extra points because I was late for preps. Yeah, so that didn't help my situation at all. But as of Sunday evening, I didn't know that I'd lost all those points. I knew about it Monday morning. So like every morning, no, okay, not every morning, but like the list used to be updated every morning or every 2 mornings. I don't know. Anyways, there was a notice board where the list of most notorious people, from the most notorious to the least notorious. So as of Sunday morning, I was the last, one of the last ones with 100 points, living life so peaceful. It was all good. As of Monday morning, I was the top of the list with 45 points. And I knew it wasn't good. It was not looking good. Anyways, as I was looking at the list, the security guard of the dorm came and he was like, "Hey, unaenda nyumbani. You're just going home, bro. Just prepare for it." And I said, "Nah, man." Inside my head, I was like, "Nah, this can't be happening, walai. Kwani hawajui jokes. It's not that serious, walai. As in, think about it. It's not that deep. I haven't killed anyone. I haven't beaten anyone. It's just a few white lies." Anyways, I was really shitting my pants. I was really afraid at the time. I was worried. I wasn't even worried what my mom would do. I was worried about what my dad would do because he was very scary at the time. And I was afraid of him. So I didn't know what he'd do, what he'd react to, because I've been in situations like this before. But this was the climax. This was the most scariest, to be fair. You know what I'm talking about if you've watched the Storytime where I was accused of being a drug dealer in primary. Yeah. And my parents have this thing where they believe the school and not me. So that was adding to my worry. So I spent the week just worrying. I was being told my parents are going to come on Saturday, yeah, to now talk to the dorm master. So the week passed, the decision that was made was that I was going to go for a suspension for 2 weeks. So I'd be suspended from boarding, but I'd still attend school. Yeah. So my parents came on Saturday. I just told them just to plead my case. Before you guys enter there, just know this guy doesn't like me. He's never liked me. So you just hear how he's talking himself, but he's very biased. Yeah. So I told them prior to them entering the office, and in the office, like we were all there, I could tell my dad was vexed. I didn't know at who, but he was very vexed, and I didn't know how he'd react after. But surprisingly, after we left school, like they took me out for lunch, which was I was very confused. I was like, who are you and what have you done with my parents? Because this is not the proper reaction you need to be giving me. But I'll take it, I'll accept it nevertheless. Anyways, so I was a day scholar for 2 weeks. Those are the best 2 weeks of my life. If anything, they should have just suspended me for the whole term and I'd learned my lesson. Because I used to stay at my aunt's place because my parents weren't around at the time. Yeah, so my aunt and my uncle treated me like I hadn't done anything wrong, which was amazing. Anyways, long story short, guys, listen to your teachers. Don't be like me. Yeah, just love everyone. And I'm joking. Don't allow to be treated badly, but just don't be like me. You get me? Yeah. So anyways, we're at the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying up until this moment. I hope I wasn't boring. And as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please, it would really help me. Yeah. A new video will be out before you know it. Yeah. So thanks, guys. We out.